Rise and shine, my friends. It is Sunday morning. It is the 23rd. Are you kidding me? The 23rd of April? Yowza. I'm first warning meteorologist Eric Burris. This is Coffee Talk. We get together 7 days a week, chat about what's going on in the world of weather, and hopefully getting your day started off on the right note. At least that's my goal. If we succeed, I'll take it. All right, top two things we are monitoring. First off, it is absolutely beautiful this morning, though there are some clouds. We'll chat about those clouds and all of that fun stuff. Plus, the pattern is turning stormier. Let's chat about that and how that will play out in our Central Florida outlook when I see you coming up in just a couple of minutes' time. But first, let's look outside live on a Sunday morning. Beautiful skies here in Marion County. Ocala, good morning. Rise and shine. We are looking great. To downtown Orlando we go. From the downtown tower cam looking over toward the tourist district, looking great. Speaking of the tourist district, we can actually hop in and see what's doing. There's Spaceship Earth and Epcot looking great. Our Winter Park tower cam, this is from our West 2 studios looking over toward Advent Health there in the medical campus, looking great. Over to the Orlando International Airport camera, not working. Plain milk's fine. All right, Daytona, also not working. I'm going to have to go chase these cameras down. New Smyrna, showed it to you in the little box a minute ago. We do have some clouds over top of us, so it's not a perfectly sunny sky, but it's also not too bad. All right, let's head over to Brevard County, see what's doing. This is the High Point camera. Oh, Port Canaveral looking snazzy this morning. Love that. And then last but not least, let's head down to Melbourne, see what's doing. Blue skies, gorgeous weather. So in terms of cloud cover, it does just kind of depend on where you are. Here's our first warning live Doppler radar. And you can see there are some showers and thunder showers kind of working out of our radar's range. It can go longer range, but I've got it in a different mode. So what we can do is we can flip over to the National Weather Service radar in Melbourne, and there you go. There are those thunderstorms. Obviously, that radar is much closer. Notice the motion of the rains moving away from us out to sea. So little by little, that's improving. Temperatures are looking great this morning. It's 71 now in Orlando. We're at 63 in DeLand, 72 degrees Daytona Beach, 70 degrees in Palm Coast. So today, not concerned with the rain like we were yesterday. We've got showers. We've got thunder showers in the forecast, just not today. 81 by 1 p.m., 84 degrees by 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And with that, I will pause and say good morning, my friends. How are you? Let me check in on all the comments. Norman was the first one today. Good morning to you. Tina, good morning. Good morning. Carla, Frankie, how are you? Rose, good morning. Good morning to you. Lovely weather today, right? Love it. Taylor says, morning, y'all. We made it through the kiddo's birthday party. It was great having Debbie and Kenneth. Oh my gosh, you had some other coffee talkers there. How fun is that, Taylor? I hope everybody behaved themselves. That's so fun, though. That's great. I love it. Jennifer, good morning. My daughter went to prom last night. She looked like a little princess. Jennifer, be still my heart. Listen, I have a friend who sent their child to prom. They had children younger than I, of course. And I would say the one comment this person made to me was, it hit, it comes at you fast. My son is 5, but I feel like the last month he has taken a big maturation leap. And so I can kind of see the hints, right? The hints of it. Man, that comes at you fast. So anyway, congratulations to you and your little princess. Good gravy. Good gravy. Beverly says we got some rain during the night. There was some rain. Why? Why did we get that beautiful liquid gold? Well, because a cold front moved through. Now, don't expect there to be this massive chill moving our direction. The cold front just has helped to kind of pop the heat bubble, stop us from getting too warm. But of course, in its wake, we turn the winds around and we have been able to get a little bit of rainfall. How much rain? Not a ton, but enough to at least help out the rainfall deficit a smidge. So here's a look at the updated rainfall deficit numbers. Orlando still about 6.5 inches of rain behind. Leesburg, you are approaching 7 inches behind. And so this is a huge deal. We've stepped in the right direction for you. 3-4 inches behind in Daytona Beach, Sanford, and Melbourne. So not as overly concerning, but we are in Central Florida still very much in a definitive severe drought. Do I think that we'll go to an extreme drought though? I think we're hanging here. I think we're in a good spot. But yeah, say west coast of Florida under that extreme drought. And if we head down to South Florida, I want to point a couple of things out. Southwest Florida was in an extreme drought, got some decent rains. That helped them out. Palm Beach County now under kind of this moderate to abnormal drought. But look in particular, Miami-Dade and Broward counties. Big rains over the last couple of days have brought them out of drought conditions. So that's good. That's good. Better than a sharp poke in the eye. So where are we going? We've got a bit of an interesting pattern change. Today, beautiful sunny skies. That front is south of us. But tomorrow, that front starts to back up. And what it does is it sets us up for a fairly stormy forecast the next couple of days' time. Yeah, so rain chances very much going to be part of our vernacular. Today, a 10% coverage of rain. Tomorrow, it's a 60% coverage of rain, and we're going to stay pretty stormy the next couple of days. So if you've got outdoor plans, it's not washout territory, but it is rain. Rain we desperately need. Here's Futurecast. An isolated shower south of town, not a big deal. But let's skip right to tomorrow. That's when everybody's returning back to work and back to school, and I'll bring it full screen for you just to get an idea. 7 a.m., we're looking great, right? No problems. Lunchtime, same kind of idea, but it's into that early afternoon time frame that the latest Futurecast is showing the rains moving in. Now, I would add that Futurecast runs like -1, -2, -3. We're bringing the rains in earlier, kind of bubbling up afternoon storms. This recent run of Futurecast is a bit of an outlier where it's just lifting that front to the north and not firing stuff up. So it'll be interesting to see what the next run of Futurecast says. But for right now, 3 p.m., starting to see some showers working into town. 5, 6 o'clock, showers and thunder showers, kind of widespread. And then 8, 9 o'clock, the rains kind of lift to the north. And that's just Monday. Look at Tuesday morning. Nice quiet start, but look at the afternoon. Sea breeze collision and getting showers and thunder showers widespread around town. So we need the rainfall. Futurecast says you might just get what you ask for. But how much and where? Brand new Futurecast has backed off in the overall rain department just a little bit. We were seeing more yellows and even some oranges in the last run. This run is saying just deep greens and maybe some yellow. So what this run is saying is scattered showers, but in terms of heavy downpours through Wednesday, not quite. Let's look at the American and the GFS models, okay, in that same time frame. And we're just going to go through Wednesday. Same idea, but the models are saying keep going beyond Wednesday, and we could be talking, the next 5 days as a whole. And remember, Futurecast does not go out this far, but the global models do. So the global models are saying over the next 5 days, on the left, that's the European, on the right, that's the American GFS. They're saying we could get some heavy downpours. We need it. And I have to laugh, it is what it is. But I had somebody tweet me and say, we don't need dry, we need rain. It would be nice if you were to mention the drought once in a while. And I'm like, I literally do. Constantly. But that one tweet, I just said it's going to be I literally said, Florida is going to Florida today, my friends. Comfy clothes, sunglasses, sunscreen, nice dry day. I'm ready for it. No lies detected, like I am ready for it. We all should be ready for it. If you're following a weather guy, expect him to tell you the weather. But yes, there's mentions of dry air. There's, all this stuff. So it is what it is. What are you going to do? I'm going to complain. That's what I'm going to do. Catherine says, our granddaughter went to Grad Bash on Friday night at Universal. Glad the weather was great. Congratulations, class of 2023. Isn't that amazing? Oh my goodness. I am now 21 years removed from high school. And my son is going into kindergarten in a couple of months. What is happening? Jeez Louise. Any plans today? I don't know. I might head down to the tourist district. Have to figure that out. But whatever it is, it's going to be with the family. Yeah. It's going to be with the family. Joanne says, bring on the rain. I would agree with that. And Rosebud says, only every day. I know, right? Cindy says you can't please everybody. That's the truth. That's the truth. And you know, a while ago I stopped being so dialed into it. One thing that I remain dialed into is hurricane season. Would you believe me if I told you we're just over a month away from hurricane season? And no, I'm not excited about it. It's what it is. I'm staying dialed in. Remember, we have our hurricane season forecast is already issued. You can get that at wesh.com/hurricane forecast. Couple things though, with it being 39 days away, it made me wonder, and I'm curious, for those of you that are weather nerds, I want some guesses. Now, if you watched this morning on Sunrise when I mentioned it, I don't want you guessing now. But based on the current 30-year average, which runs from 1991 to 2020, that's the 30-year average. That's what we use for averages. Oh, excuse me. Based on that, when is the average first named tropical system? What month and what day? When is the first tropical system on average named? And when is the first hurricane named? I'll give you a minute to talk amongst yourselves. Sherry says, kindergarten already. I remember you doing coffee talk from working at home while he was a new baby. Yeah, right? Isn't that something? Man. Sharon says, we move our RV from Flagler Beach to Eustis on Wednesday morning over good weather. The weather will be fine in the morning. Yeah. Joanna says, let's not talk hurricanes. Can't go there yet. I have a method to my madness. There's a reason that I want to talk hurricanes. Okay? The reason is that hurricane season is right around the corner. There it is, showing you the cards. Debbie says we have bets going on the ECT Facebook page for the hurricanes. All right. So Cindy says the first named storm, Cindy's guess is June 20th. First hurricane, July 15th. That's a good guess. Taylor says, but late May seems pretty average. Recently, right? Yeah, but I'm talking total 30-year average. Sherry says second week of June. Rosebud says May tropical storm, June hurricane. All right, so Debbie says, I'm sticking with May the 20th. All right, so I looked this up with Phil Klotzbach's new database. Thank you, Phil. And here's the numbers, okay? The average first named storm, mid-June. The first average hurricane, mid-August. Now, there's always anomalies in there, but I just thought that was kind of something interesting. That said, there have been many named storms during the month of May. As I'm looking, activity by year, climatology. It's an Excel spreadsheet. Like, to build this Excel spreadsheet is just wild. Tropical formations by month. All time, there have been 32 named storms formed during the month of May, 4 hurricanes formed during the month of May. All time. That goes back to 1851. There have been 3 tropical storms that have formed during the month of April, by the way. So anyway, you know, hurricane season is right around the corner. I'm not saying this to hype it. Oh my God, he's hype. He's a hyper. He's not a hyper. He's hyper only because he's drinking coffee. I'm saying this moreover just to let you know this stuff is right around the corner. So plan accordingly, people, because in the lyrics of a great musician, ready or not, here I come. Right? Yeah. Good times. All right. So today, beautiful sunshine, 84 degrees. Look to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, starting a fairly unsettled weather pattern. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry for the yawn. Oh my gosh. Unsettled weather pattern. It's not going to be the rainy season just yet, but it is going to be a wet season preview of sorts. The rainy season typically starts in late May, which gives us about 34 days or so from the typical start of the rainy season. Okay. But the earliest onset of the rainy season was back in 1966, and that was in May, early May. So here we are in the end of April. I don't think we're starting the rainy season, but it's just one of those things. Just one of those interesting little tidbits that we're watching. Man, I need some coffee. In other words, be prepared, Beth says. Exactly. That's my whole goal here. That's all I'm trying to do. That's all I'm trying to do. Did you see they have Premier Protein Shake and root beer float? I did not, Joanne. That's interesting. Cindy, oh my, I'm so sorry. Oh boy. If I'm this tired now, what's going to happen when I'm doing sunrise tomorrow? I'm pretending to be awake for you guys and gals. I'm really still sleeping upstairs. Wake up. All right. The end of May, Jeremy's thinking, have a great day with the family. Thank you, Sharon, you as well. So yeah, just be ready. I am going to work on some monthly calendars for our long range stuff. And yeah, Nicole says, as long as I have coffee and bread, I'm ready. Let's have more than just coffee and bread, like water, actual food. You can't live on bread for a couple of days. But yeah, just little by little. That's what I'm doing. Just little by little, I'm stocking up. That's all. Amiana says, food is well stocked. Won't have to worry about that part. Perfect. Nancy, did I go to Publix last week to get your BOGO Pilone? I went twice. I didn't. I forgot. And I've got 0 Pilone left in the pantry, which stinks. Yeah. Brian, how much rain is projected to come Monday through Friday, and will it erase the statewide drought? So we chatted about that, Brian. The models have backed off a little bit, but could get some decent rains. Yeah. Oh, Juan Carlos says, just squeezed fresh orange juice. Where are you? How far from Wesh Studios are you? Man, that's all. Chris says, if you have unlimited power, you can make water and clean air. You need a water source, though. That's the thing. All right, any questions, comments, concerns? Otherwise, I'm going to take this opportunity to work on that May calendar for the tropical stuff. Any questions? Joanna says, I'm looking forward to having green grass again. Yeah, I'm looking forward, to not having to fill my pool and to not have to water my grass so much. That's just me. Hey, want to let you know, you see Wednesday, that healthy chance of rain. We've got a Falcon Heavy launch at the Kennedy Space Center scheduled. And guess who weaseled their way into covering it for Wesh 2? This guy. The Falcon Heavy has been this elusive rocket that I have not gotten to see in person. So I'm particularly excited to get to see a Falcon Heavy this week, hoping the weather will hold for it. Oh, excuse me. Oh my God, I need coffee. So anyway, that will be Wednesday. We'll have live coverage in the weather lab from out there. All right. That's all I got for you. Now you'll be draining your pool. That would be a welcome problem. I've rarely ever drained the pool. Yeah. All right. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you for hanging out for Coffee Talk. I will see you guys and gals on TV in a little bit. And then Coffee Talk tomorrow morning. Sound good? I'll be doing sunrise, which means I'll be pestering the anchors. Giddy up. All right.